What is poppin', lads and lasses? I'm Firebro99 and welcome to my Yap session. So earlier today we got a Nintendo Direct partner showcase and it wasn't really all that crazy, but I don't think it was shit like some people do. I thought it was mediocre, it was mid, but you know, there were a couple of cool announcements. We got a new Katamari game, which I was not expecting. We got Persona 3 Reload, we got we got a little new information on Hyrule Warriors, the new one made by Koei Tecmo. You know, there was quite a bit to look forward to, but I think most importantly, especially for me, we got word on Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. Now, for those of you who are kind of out of the loop of what Pac-Man World even is, it's a 3D platforming game that stars Pac-Man, and it's just so much fun. It's so unique, and it kind of evolves Pac-Man into like a completely different environment compared to what you usually see in the arcade games. It's like a dark little maze. It utilizes that kind of stuff as well because the ghosts are actually, you know, important characters in the games, but they go on these crazy adventures in these different environments and it's just so much fun. And I am absolutely ecstatic that this thing freaking exists now. I've been waiting on this for like the past 2 years, and I think everyone who knows me can vouch, man. The copium was mad strong. I was posting this on Discord every time I saw a direct, bro. I was like, Pac-Man World 2 Cope. Now, I never lost hope because I think after a year when the first remake came out, they dropped like a little interest survey or poll or whatever, and I definitely made sure to take that survey, and I was letting them know, bro, I need Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, I need the third game remade, I need a fourth game, fuck it, make Pac-Man World Rally Re-Pac or whatever, man. I'm just glad that a lot of people banded together to, you know, kind of get this game going, and patience is a virtue, because we actually finally got it. Now, I am actually going to start this off. I was going to go a little bit in depth into what I've seen and noticed about this game, and, you know, kind of teach and inform some of you guys about some of the new stuff that's going to be added there. But first, I want you guys to see my actual first blind reaction to this. So I have my blind reaction to the Nintendo Direct trailer as well as the announcement trailer that dropped right after. So first, check out the Direct one. Alright, well, I'm happy for people who are into that game. Alright, what's next? Wait, Re-Pac? Hold the fuck up! No way! Pac-Man World 2? Holy sh! Holy sh! I've been waiting on this. Oh my god. This is so fucking good. Yo, the fucking killer frog? No way. Yo. It has co-op too. Oh my god. Holy shit, it's getting a physical one? Oh my god. Holy fuck, man. That's an instant cop. I'm about to buy that shit right now when I get home. Oh my god. Bro, you know I was freaking losing my mind. And now we're gonna move on to the second trailer that came out after the Nintendo Direct aired. Oh, they got another trailer. Hold on. Bro, I cannot fucking believe they finally did it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Whoa, he talks? What? I know he talked in 3. Did he talk in 2? I don't think so. That's new. I can't fucking believe it's actually here. I have been waiting on this shit. The first remake was so freaking good. Oh my god. It looks way better. Holy shit, man. Well, 3 has to come at some point. Oh my god. The whole world looks a little different too. Bro, that's the same voice actor from 3. The roll. Bud bounce, the most satisfying attack. Hold on, pause. Oh my god, I remember the ice skating stages, man. The killer frog? Yo. Holy shit, man. I forgot his name, but I love him. I think it was Spooky or something. Co-op is dope. Oh my god, man. And there's gonna be so many quality of life improvements, man. I love 2, but missions, and they have like, he has drip, bro. Yo, this is insane. Collectibles too. Oh my god. I'm so fucking happy. You don't even know. Pac-Man World 2, Re-Pac. Oh my god. September, bro. That's soon. Wait, what is this? Oh, pre-order bonus stuff? Pac-Man from the last game? Wait, collab DLC? Hold on! So yeah, those are my reactions to the 2 trailers that we saw today. I am very excited. You can obviously understand that from my reactions. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the new stuff that I've seen for Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. So the first thing I do want to point out is that this game will have a physical version on both Switch and Switch 2, but unfortunately the Switch 2 edition is going to be a game key card, and if you don't know what that is, the game key cards are very controversial. They're basically cartridges, but they don't have the actual game stored on them. So you basically have to download the game after you put the card in to play it. So it's pretty unfortunate because, for one, it's gonna suck because if Nintendo one day decides that, you know, they're not gonna have this game downloadable anymore, it's gonna make the games pretty much void if you ever try to use it in the far future. But I mean, given you could still download DSiWare and Wii stuff on those old consoles, I guess we don't have to worry about that for a while, but at the same time, it's still dumb. It's pretty much gonna be a waste of storage as well, because if you buy a physical game, you want to have that game on that cartridge, bro, because if you're getting all these physical games, you want them. There's a lot of reasons people get physical games, mainly so they could like have it, they know they own the actual titles, plus it looks good on the shelves and whatnot. But when you get these game key cards, you're gonna be using up your storage, and you know, the Switch 2 has 256 gigs, so it's not the worst, and Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is only like, what, 6 something gigs at most, I think? At least for now. They're gonna have some additional content, but yeah, it's still storage being used, which is pretty lame in my opinion. But the Switch 1 cartridge is gonna have the actual game on it, so a lot of people might just be getting the Switch 1 version. I believe the original Pac-Man World Re-Pac had a 60 FPS mode. It's usually 30 by default, but you could sacrifice some like graphical effects for better performance, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know if there's gonna be an upgrade path for this game yet, but I kind of have hope that it will, because Bandai Namco is also publishing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and that version on the Switch 2 has a game key card, but the Switch 1 version is getting a free update where it can take advantage of the new hardware, so I'm hoping that this will get a free upgrade pass so I can just get the Switch 1 version and, you know, upgrade, or I might just go digital, I don't know. But yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, it's a game key card. A lot of people are really mad at that. So if you're ever curious as to why people don't like game key cards, that's the reason. So let's talk about some of the new stuff featured in the game. I'm not going to go over everything because I'm just going off what I remember. So first off, let's talk about these pre-order bonuses or whatever, because they showed a couple of the stuff in the trailers and I kind of want to talk about that for a little bit. So if you pre-order the game, you get early access to some costumes and figures for Pac-Man. Figures are completely new to this remake, so I'm gonna assume that those are gonna be different collectibles you could find in every level, or by completing certain missions or something. I am 100% excited about that, because having different missions in every level is just gonna make completing the game so much more fun, and you know, it's gonna give me incentive to like actually roam around and do a lot more stuff. So that's pretty exciting on my end. But yeah, you get 4 figurines based on the ghosts. I don't know if these have like descriptions and bios like the Smash Bros trophies or anything, but I do think it would be pretty cool if, you know, those had bios or something you could read. I don't know if it's gonna have that. I honestly don't think it will, but it would be really cool. You also get a costume based on you get costumes based on these 4 ghosts as well, and I think that's really cool. I really actually love how they look on Pac-Man. It also says on the eShop that you can also unlock costumes and figures by progressing through the game, so I don't think these specific Ghost, collectibles are going to be locked behind the pre-order, which is good, I hope. It seems like you'll just get a head start of already having them by pre-ordering, so it's a nice little bonus. It's nothing crazy, but it's something. I mean, hey, it makes 100%ing a lot easier. Secondly, I want to talk about the Digital Deluxe Edition. So the base game itself is going to be $30, which is not bad. I actually am a fan of that price. It's the same price as the previous remake, so it's pretty affordable. And the Deluxe Edition is going to be $10 extra, so $40. It comes with the base game itself. It's going to come with collaboration DLC, which is very interesting. Now, there is a lot of speculation going around as to what the collaboration could be about, like what character or franchise is going to feature. A lot of people are coming to the conclusion that it's going to involve Sonic, mainly because of the release dates of Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac and Sonic Racing Crossworlds being very close in when they're releasing, and a lot of people are assuming that also means Pac-Man is going to be playable in Racing Crossworlds, which I think would be neat. I do think it's a little bit of a stretch and a coincidence, personally. I'm not against Sonic being the collab, but we're not really getting this DLC, this extra content for the collab until like winter at the latest, so I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but I'll eat my words if I'm wrong. I think it would be cool though. So yeah, we're going to have collab DLC. Not only are we going to have like costumes, but there's going to be a whole stage based on it. So there's a possibility we will have Pac-Man running around in Green Hill Zone wearing Sonic drip. That would be pretty funny. There's also going to be some figures based off of it, so some collectibles based on them. And yeah, I really am excited to find out who they collab with, because it honestly could be anybody. We never know. And also, lastly, it comes with this costume based on Pac-Land, which I love, because Pac-Land is a fun little game, and I love the hat and the wings on the shoes. It's so dope. So that's it for the Deluxe Edition. I think that's worth $10. I mean, you get collab DLC and a little costume. Not bad, not bad. So now I'm just going to go over a few things that I noticed about this game that is new. More so new compared to the original version of Pac-Man World 2. So first off, I noticed that the Ghost and Pac-Man actually have like full-on dialogue throughout the whole game. It's not just, Pac-Man actually talked in Pac-Man World 3, but that wasn't the case in Pac-Man World 2, so they just straight up decided to give him voice acting in this game too, which I think is pretty cool. And it seems like it's the same guy as the one who was voicing him in Pac-Man World 3, so I really love how they brought him back for this. I love the voice for him, by the way. It's really cool. And I also noticed that the ghosts actually talk more like during the actual gameplay too. The ghosts actually did talk in the last game, but it was, I think, only during cutscenes and stuff. So, there's going to be full-on voice acting throughout the whole game. That's pretty damn cool. I love it. And also, it seems like the visual flair of the last remake is going to be there too. Like the whole UI and the HUD kind of looks similar. I do wish they kind of changed it up a little bit just to make it seem a little bit more different, but it works, so I'm not really mad at it. There's also going to be some local co-op mode, so player 1 is going to be Pac-Man, of course, and the second one is going to be a little robot known as Pac-Drone. He can float around. It looks like he can fire some of the Pac dots you have stored up against the enemies to help get rid of them. And he can also seem to suck up some of the Pac dots around, which can make things a lot easier for player 1. So that's also pretty cool. I don't think I'll be doing co-op because I don't really know anybody else that cares about Pac-Man IRL, so hey, I'm gonna just be playing that by myself, but it's all good. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about, really. I'm super excited for this remake. It looks so freaking cool. And I just love all the new stuff that I see and noticed. There's a lot more, definitely, but I don't really have enough time to go in depth on everything. There's probably going to be another YouTuber doing that, so if you spent this long watching the video, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it very much, and I'll probably do a Let's Play of the first Pac-Man World remake at some point, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video, whatever that is. Peace!